Hello, beautifuls. We're going to be doing a Sagittarius read. Although you do not have to be a Sagittarius for this to align or make sense to you. For this message to come up on your timeline or for you to see me right now is because the universe has a message for you within this read that I am getting ready to start. So as it resonates or if it does, make sure to thumbs it up. If you feel like it doesn't, it's okay to share it with someone who you feel like it may resonate for or who you feel like may be into tarot or into insightful messages. But aside from that, we're going to get started. I got the Son of Swords here in the Chariot. Somebody is moving. I feel like somebody is moving at a pace where it's like they may not know everything they're doing or know everything that they could be talking about. They may not have all of the information basically, or they may not, have all of the right vocabulary, terminology, knowledge about something, but they're still going to do it anyway. We got the Ten of Cups here. I feel like somebody could be trying to fight for a family. And I feel like although they're not happy with this family, it's pretty much over. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is following each other. I never had a reading where they're like this. Somebody is still fighting for this connection, fighting for a family dynamic, although it's pretty much dead. It's pretty much nothing left. It's loveless. There could be just so many issues that's occurred within a connection or with you or with someone that you're connected to who may be thinking about you, that it's like no way that they could get this family life back. If this is someone who's trying to get someone back that you're connected to, then it's like that person may not be getting ready to get the person back that they want, although they could be trying to fight for it. But it's like somebody needs to be strong enough to walk away instead, because this connection is pretty much dead. There's no renewal here. The Emperor is in reverse. This is a masculine energy. This could be a father figure who never proposed to someone or never really settled down with someone the right way, never really, made them an honest feminine energy. And I feel like someone is trying, though. They've been trying to bring things into balance or make things work with their family life, especially if they had kids with someone, but it just don't seem to be working out. It seems like it's better off to just leave and stay. It's like everything that they're trying to do is not working out. All of the time, the energy, the effort, it doesn't matter. Strength. So Leo energy is here. Somebody needs to be strong enough to walk away. Cancer energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy in y'all energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's best. Somebody will be happier. Somebody will be more successful. Somebody would just their life will make more sense if they were single, basically. Somebody could do better off on their own. We got the Son of Cups coming out across, and it's like somebody's not breaking promises. It's pretty much like they've done all that they can in order for them to say that they stood up, they did the right thing, they tried to love this person the right way, they tried to, share what little that they may have had, even when times was hard with someone, even when it was difficult, even when they wasn't getting along. Somebody could have been talking to them condescendingly or, just down on them, and they still was trying, but it's like nothing that they was doing was working. So it's kind of like best off if somebody walk away and don't even try to rehash this. Kids and all involved, it's best off if Eight of Pentacles, somebody just work on themselves and apply pressure to their finances, to their career. Just really go the distance with that. They'll be way more successful there than showing somebody else attention, dropping their boundaries, which the boundary may have been started or may have began once they walked away, or it is beginning once someone walks away. And it's like the universe is telling someone to keep that in place. Sagittarius energy, here y'all go, blocking someone, or somebody may have blocked y'all. The Magician here, because it's like things just ain't working. Somebody may not need to take things personal, especially if another person has their own life, their own situation, their own kids, you know, their own family on home front where they got to take care of a household and all of this, and things ain't necessarily looking good. This those trying times when it comes to having a family and all that, when, you know, loving a person for the worse instead of, it ain't always gonna be good for the better. This loving that part of the aspect of someone, but something has failed. Somebody feels like, whether it's a friend or a person that they're in a connection with, their efforts is for nothing, or it's like it's not getting anywhere. It's like they'll try and then it seems to like it doesn't matter either way. It's like somebody damned if they do, damned if they don't. Death. It's time for an ending. Somebody needs to let go of a connection with someone, but they don't see that yet with the Sun card. Or somebody feels like they ready for a change, but they not showing it yet. They ready to let go of somebody. 7 of Cups, who they feel like is no longer, you know, someone who they want to consider to even be with. 3 of Swords in reverse, but they not heartbroken or anything. It's just like, you know, kind of like putting in a lot of time. This could have been a relationship that someone was in for years. You know, is exploring every aspect, knowing a lot about someone, really knowing somebody from the inside and out, and like really looking at it like it ain't nothing to lose, or I done seen all I done seen. There's no more mystery here. And then it's like no way to get along. Somebody is no longer friends. Justice is here in the middle of the deck. That's something that's unforeseen. That could be taking place in someone's life. They could be having to go to court, especially over kids. There could be a child custody issue, child support issue going on. I don't know how somebody is expecting to get too much money when somebody already is struggling living with them. 7 of Cups is in reverse. The 9 of Swords. Goddess of Pentacles, the Moon. Yeah, somebody is like pretty much getting left or got left by a person, and then I'm seeing them coming up. They becoming more successful or something like that. They could have been sad, crying, stressed out, heartbroken, feeling weary, or feeling just like confused. But then they letting their money show. Like somebody could be going through it on the inside, but you gonna see it. They're not wearing it on the outside. Somebody is like walking away though, or somebody is getting left from a person who was toxic. Yeah, Emperor energy. Somebody got left by this person. Someone is leaving them. Yep. Someone was tied in with, trapped in a connection with someone who's finally walking away from them. I feel like this is a narcissistic energy who may have found somebody else who is like very successful. So now they ain't really got to worry about somebody else who they was putting it under all this stress and all this problems no more. Yeah, somebody ain't got to worry about getting put under the stress. So it's like if somebody leaving a family for another person, then the person who they have a family with, whoever was getting the short end of the stick, they could finally get some type of sense of relief because this person is leaving them alone. They may feel like they was broke and all that when they was together. They didn't have shit. You know, they wasn't happy when they was together because a lot of the relationship was fueled off of materialistic things, what they did and didn't have. So, and I feel a lot of what they didn't have is what helps this person to move forward with somebody else who they feel like financially got it. It's not no secret. Somebody is like toxic, that's walking away from someone that they're in love with. The 9 of Cups is in reverse. The 7 of Pentacles. Somebody feels like once they leave whoever they had a family with, it's no point in talking anymore. They feel like they wasn't happy there anyway. They couldn't really grow anything with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, in a connection with them, living with them and all of that. They like, shit, it is what it is. 3 of Cups is in reverse. Somebody met someone else that they fell in love with. Pretty much feels like they no longer are friends with the person that they settle down with. They no longer have, you know, anything in common anymore. They don't hang out, you know. They don't spend time with one another anymore. Things have changed. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. Eight of Swords, yeah, they done met, in reverse, they done met somebody who done took the, you know, stress and relief off of their shoulders. They was having to worry about money and where it was coming from and all of that. Now they feel like they won't have to. But then I'm seeing the Supreme here in reverse. So it's like this connection is not supported by the universe, and I feel like it's because with the Three of Wands in reverse, the God of Cups in reverse as well, this is someone who made it real hard for somebody to walk away from them originally, and then it's like now that they met someone else who has more money than them, they kind of leaving a person with like hella baggage. Justice is here. Five of Swords, yeah, in reverse though. And then somebody is like going to go compromise and like work things out with somebody who a 304, who don't really have any self-respect or boundaries. Temperance, who heals this person or make this person feels complete. Five of Cups in reverse, yeah. Somebody who ain't have to do much in order to win this person over, didn't have to invest a lot of money, like whoever the person is that they leaving and walking away from. Seven of Swords is in reverse. And then I feel like if this connection, if this person is going towards this person, it's actually going to be like this person ain't going to cheat on them. Because it's like this person was looking for stability. The World card is in reverse though, with the Four of Pentacles. So it's like something also isn't going to be over. Things may have failed. Although things may have failed with someone that they was with, things may not be completely over. Somebody is like, somebody will be willing to like have a new beginning with someone in the future. Yeah, be willing to, you know, fight, deal with them too, because especially if they have a family with them or children with them, they feel like, shit, this is my person. We got kids together. We've been together for years. Like, we got a lot of history. Somebody don't care. We got a lot of history, yeah. A Goddess of Swords. In reverse, somebody who pretty much, they could talk. They don't really have a huge vocabulary. The way that they talk is very disrespectful, or just like, they got a potty mouth. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever this Aquarius, Gemini, Libra is, things ain't working out. But with the High Priestess here, somebody knows that another person, that the person that they're in love with feels like they found their soulmate while they was juggling them. And that's why they making plans on leaving. Eight of Pentacles, working real hard or something like that. God of Swords, trying to be an honest person and all that to whoever that they're dealing with, because they not planning on being with them anymore. They planning on leaving for good. Look, I'm telling you, God of Wands, somebody who's going to be faithful to a spiritual person. Yeah, they want to settle down in everything. Yep, trying to work things out, work on things, build for real. Move on to calmer waters. Looking for their peace, want to settle down, get married and everything. And another person just did not see this coming with the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't believe that it would happen. Didn't believe that this would be the resolution. That somebody will leave and have this life where it won't be problems with their connection or anything. That somebody really found the person for them. They're really a match. That's pretty much what I got here, is that somebody is going to get left, and the person who's getting left is not accepting that the person who's leaving them, the person they've been with for so long, has really found the person that they're in love with and ready to settle down with, and it's actually gonna do right by them. They're not about to put them through the same bullshit that they was putting them through, but that was because whoever this Queen of Swords was in reverse, they was allowing it. They ain't have no self-respect about themselves. It could have been more so just about sex, but that's pretty much what I have for you guys. So if it resonates, make sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna see you guys later. Y'all be well, take care, and make sure to enjoy y'all Friday. This is a timeless read. Today happens to be March 27th, Friday of 2026, but whenever it comes up on your timeline was when it was meant to find you. Y'all make sure to be safe out there. Take care. I'm gonna see you later. Bye.